and they just quit. That's awesome. Awesome. Quitting. Just gonna quit on and they just quit. Awesome. I am quitting.
Yeah. That was fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why Shadow is going to be tier 1. Shuten Doji. Not quite the drunken demon lolly that you are used to seeing. Well, lolly adjacent person you're used to seeing in FGO. But Shuten is here nonetheless. It's 4-drop 1/4 with Bane. Fan for Necromancy 8. Recover 1 evolution point. Very broken. That ability is very great, and you will see why. Because when you evolve, give your leader the following effect. When an ally follower with an original attack or defense of 1 comes into play for the first time on each of your turns, give it Storm. So whenever something comes with like a toughness, an attack or defense of 1, they automatically get Storm. And you're probably wondering, oh, but they only have like a toughness or defense of 1. Why is that so bad? You will see when we get to the legendary. Next up we have Shinobu, Mausoleum Medium. 4-drop 4/3, Fanfare Union Burst. Deal 4 damage to an enemy follower. Then, if the selected follower had 4 defense or less before damage was dealt, deal 2 damage to all enemies. So she's really good for board clear. And then when you evolve her, which I'm assuming is going to be not end of the game, she summons a Skullfather, which is a 2-1 rush. Last words, give +1/+1 to 2 random allied followers. So this card is going to be really good, Skullfather, because if you just wait for turn 5 to play her, you can just play a 1-drop, and then once the Skullfather dies, like, both of your cards will be buffed, which, you know, is a good thing. So you can get like the maximum potential out of the Skullfather dying. I wonder, it would be cool if they just gave like +2/+2 to just one thing. That'd be nuts. I don't think they're gonna do that, but that'd be cute. Next we have Ira Davi the Berserker. One of my favorite cards from this expansion. 4-drop 4/3 Bloodcraft. If your leader has taken damage during your turn at least 7 times this match, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evo points. Excuse me. At the start of your opponent's turn, if your leader took damage during your previous turn, restore 3 damage to your leader. When you evolve it, deal 4 damage to an enemy follower. If you have at least 4 play points, use 4 play points and deal 8 damage to all other followers instead. So it's basically very much like Revelation, the spell Revelation, the 8 play point spell that did 8 damage to everything. At the start of your opponent's turn, if you're a leader, blah 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 blah, what I said before. So yeah, I love this ability. Such good board clear, like, ugh, so good. So good, oh my god, I can't wait to make 10 more of him and just throw in my deck. Anyways, let's move on. Weirdsome Fortress, 4-drop D3 with Ward, Fanfare, Resonance is active for you, game +3/+3. So Resonance is active. It becomes a becomes a 4/6/6 with Ward, which is like, that's a lot, which then become a 4/8/8 with Ward, which is once again a lot. Yeah, it's a really big body, turn 4, but other than that, it doesn't really do too much, and I feel like it can be removed, excuse me, by most, you know, decks. So, like, it's a strong card in theory, but in execution, I think it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be rather whatever. Curse Crafter, 5-drop 1/1. Runecraft, Fanfare, summon a Demonic Shikigami, which is a 3/3 with the last word spell boost cards in your hand. Randomly put 2 different followers with spell boost from your deck into your hand. When you evolve it, you get a Paper Shikigami. This is a 2/1/3, which has the same last words as a Demonic Shikigami, which is also spells boost your hand when you die. So good fetching, which I think, you know, Rune needs. you know, we need to search for our Kuon real quick so we can start winning the game and whatnot. And we have 2 different creatures to help you do that. However, the only thing that sucks is that it summons a 3/3 and like a 1/3 when you evolve it. So if you need to trade with something big, you can't evolve this. You have to evolve the Demonic Shikigami and have it crash into something else. So that's like my only gripe about this card. Is that to get the favorite Shikigami, this just becomes a 3/3 that can crash into something, and you may need something bigger like the Demonic Shikigami. So I think all in all, it's a fairly balanced card. Oh, this is the shiny one. This is the animated one. Phoenix Empress, 5/5/4 with Rush Fanfare. Give another allied follower ambush. So like I said, very aggressive shift for Dragon, this expansion. But other than that, nothing more to say about that. So we'll move on to Saren Orphanage Matron, 5/3/5. If at least 2 allied amulets are in play, you can evolve for free. Union Burst. Hit the enemy's board for 3. If you have 5 defense or less, deal 5 damage instead. And when she evolves, subtract 3 from the countdown of an allied amulet. So you just probably run her an amulet deck and she'll just pop off and make your life that much more unhappy. Yay, Haven! 6/5/4. Draw 3 cards, then randomly discard 2 in your hand. The randomly part makes this card unplayable. When you evolve, bounce back a follower amulet into your opponent's hand. That evolve ability is great, but the fanfare is definitely not worth it. Not one fucking bit. Carol, the Catty Sorceress, 6/4/6, Runecraft. Reduce the enemy's leader's maximum defense by 5. So yeah, this card is kind of terrifying, just because of that. Like, you play her, oh, your health is now 15? And it stacks. It stacks, by the way, guys. So if I play all 3 of her, your like total health is now 5. Like, it doesn't go higher than 5 no matter what, unless you have a card that, you know, increases your maximum defense. Yun Burst, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower and 1 damage to enemy leader 10 times. So basically, you get her Union Burst off, and their maximum health is already 10. Bloodcraft. This kills them. They just die. Because I just pinged them for 1. So basically, Azazel is dead forever because of this card. Oh yeah, and the cute evolve ability. Evolve all enemy followers with 3 defense or less. No, just because I'm just feeling like it. I just want to kill everything. Whatever. So yeah, she's really busted. She actually just can go in any deck. Like, Carol can just go in any deck. She's literally just that good. Oh guys, but don't worry. She doesn't get full Evo stats. Like, who gives a fuck? She's busted. Speaking of busted, Wilbert, Grand Knight, 6/4/6 with Ward. Accelerate 3, summon 2 Holy Cavaliers. Those are 1/2 followers with Ward. He also comes with Ward, and its fanfare is give your leader the following effect. When an enemy follower attacks an allied follower with Ward, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Lasts for the rest of the match, of course, and his last words are, at the start of your turn, summon 2 Holy Cavaliers, then remove this effect. Yeah, so that's kind of terrifying. So yeah, like I said, Wardcraft. This dude. Like, literally, your opponent will literally just kill themselves trying to kill all your ward creatures, which they have to or else they'll lose. I mean, against a creature, like a spell heavy deck, this is not nearly as usable, but everywhere else, yeah, I would say it's pretty good. Unfortunately, I feel like this expansion is very creature heavy, so like this kills artifacts. Like, artifacts will die to this deck. Like, they will just they'll blow up. They'll just kill themselves. So yeah, this Yeah, this deck is gonna be tier 1 and annoying as fuck because it also has Athena, the Divine Shield. 7/6/7 with Ward, Fanfare. Give all other allies the following effect. The next time this ally takes damage, reduce that damage to 0. Also has Ward herself. So basically, you play him, the enemy kills them, they show up with the 2 Cavaliers, and then you're like, hi, turn 7, and then they're just like, oh, well, fuck me, I guess. So yeah, luckily she doesn't give this ability to herself. She's just a normal 6/7. But yeah, this is kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And might as well just have been a Haven card. I don't know why this is a neutral. Only Haven's gonna use that. Next up we have Kaya, the Draconine Brawler, 7/4/5 Dragoncraft card. It has Rush. Fanfare, Union Burst 10, gains Storm. The following effect. Next time this follower takes damage, reduce that damage to 0. Follower strike, gain +2/+2, and ability to attack 2 times this turn. So if this is, I'm pretty sure this is separate from the Fanfare, and if that is the case, then she's just very strong. Because you don't have to evolve to like gain the +2/+2 and attack twice. You can just do it. So she's really good for trading just by herself. So at first I didn't know how I felt about this card, but yeah, I actually think she's pretty fucking strong, now that I think about it. Next we have Laimaga, the Forest Champion, 8.55. Accelerate 1, put a Greenwood Guardian into your hand. Put a 7 play point Laimaga Forest Champion into your deck. She has Storm, of course. At the end of your turn, if at least 6 allied Greenwood Guardians have been played this match, invoke this card. So, you can just keep summoning 5/5 with Storm, and she's gonna keep hitting the face, and you're gonna have your strong Greenwood Guardians. Yeah, like, if you can start invoking this woman, and you have Greenwood Guardians, you basically win, because you're summoning a bunch of 3/3 with wards, and a 5/5 with Storm. Like, how do you, like, you don't beat that. You actually just don't beat that. So, yeah, she's, pretty good, if I do say so myself. Next we have the Mammoth Gods Colosseum, 9/8/9 with Rush. Fanfare, destroy all other followers except the random enemy follower with the highest attack. Then if at least 4 followers have been destroyed this turn, summon Imperial Mammoth, which is just a 6/7 follower. And then you crash into each other, and whoever wins, I guess. You know, it's a very cool concept. I actually do like this card. I can see like a ton of cards using this. Ooh, maybe I can do this in the Rune in the Rune deck with what's her face with Ginger. That might be cute because it'll just pop everything for 1/1, and then you can just go off. That sounds really good, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the reason why, along with Shuten, why this is going to probably be tier 1. Gensetsu, the Great Fox, 9/19. So yeah, Shadowcraft. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Accelerate 2/2, summon a 1-tailed fox. Accelerate 5, summon 3 1-tailed foxes. Very annoying, by the way. Accelerate 5. Fanfare, summon 4 1-tailed foxes. When an allied 1-tailed fox comes into play, give it +1/+0 and drain. You're probably wondering, okay, so it's a 1/9 with summons a bunch of 2/3s with drain. What could be the problem? Let's see what a 1-tailed fox is. It is a 2-drop 1/3 with Rush and Ward. And last word, give +2 to all allied Gensetsu Great Foxes. That's this one. So this gets Rush. You crash this into a bunch of things. Not only are you healed, this becomes a Giant Storm follower, and you can hit the face. So yeah, I've done this in multiple matches already in the pre-release, since I was lucky enough to get 3 Gensetsu. So yeah, broken. Just a broken card. Very strong. It's so strong. It is so strong. It is so stupid strong. Your shadows out here. They're about to be very annoying all over again. Naturia who? Anyways, it's the last card. No, it's not the last card. I know what the last card is because it costs a lot. Omniscient Kaiser, 10 drop 7/7. Sorry, 1. Select the card in your hand and banish the rest. Draw a card for each card you banish. This is your turn, draw one more. So you can instant mulligan your hand on turn 1. So that's already really strong. Fanfare. Deal 7 damage to the enemy leader and a random enemy follower. Deal 7 damage to... Heal yourself for 7, essentially. Gain ambush until the end of your turn. So yeah, I hit something for 7, I hit my opponent's face for 7, and then I can additionally hit the opponent's face for another additional 7. Like I said, Portal, there's a bunch of really strong cards that like do stuff and things. Is it consistent? No. Is it cohesive? No, but it's... Bitch, it's here! That being said, I can't wait to see someone like fuck me up. I really saw someone like in Reddit being like Heaven's Gate plus Omniscient Kaiser, which essentially would win you the game because it's like a 5 drop 7 doing 7 to your face and having ambush. Yeah, that would do it. That's how you win games indeed. And last but not least, the card I want the most, Kuon, the founder of Onmyodo. 15 drop 5/5 with Runecraft. Fanfare, summon a celestial Shikigami, demonic Shikigami, and a paper Shikigami. When an allied demonic Shikigami or paper Shikigami comes into play, give it Storm. Subtract 0 from the cost of this card. Spell boost, subtract 1 more. Like I said before, demonic Shikigami is the 3/3. And paper Shikigami is the 1/3, and when they both die, they spell boost their hand. However, celestial Shikigami is a 4/5 with ward, and when it dies, you spell boost the cards in your hand 3 times. So that's pretty broken. So yeah, while people are like, oh my god, you can play this for 0, it's gonna be so strong, you're gonna win the game. It's fine, because this is, if you think about it, it's like the only card you can kind of play. Like how do I say this? All the other cards that there's followers that are very similar to what Kuon does, just on obviously a way lesser scale. So basically, you can't flood the board because they're already like the other followers that do something similar are already like summoning shit. Excuse me, they're very summoning other demonic Shikigamis and other paper Shikigamis, so you can't exactly do that. So that in itself becomes a restriction. Also, while you get 2 things with Storm, it's only 4 damage. It's only 4 damage. That's not a lot. Like, yes, this 4/5 and this 5/5 and the 4/5, if it lives, then yes, it will become a lot of damage. But other than that, the 4/4 is not. I mean, it's a big body separated into 4 followers, so it's still very strong. It's just, it's not against Setsu, but this is a very strong card, and I can't wait to play it very, very soon. But until then, I think we're gonna wrap up the video here. If you enjoyed this little I cannot talk today. My ramblings on all things Shadowverse, on the new expansion, on my little insights on how good the cards are gonna be, then by all means, like, comment, subscribe. Yep, 210. You can't stop her. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then by all means, like, comment, subscribe. Check out Twitter, check out Discord, it's diggity dope, and more importantly, check out Twitch, because after all, it is Twitch. And then in the next video, you will see me rolling the rest of my card packs into multiple expansions, because they gave us a lot for Christmas and whatnot. And we will see what we will get. But until then, this has been Redo of GNA Reviews, and I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!